Hello everyone. Today we'll look at something very interesting which will be useful hopefully for most of the audience, relating to oneself and relating to others. If you look at the drastic changes that are happening in our family system, we are all on the run. It's like a rat race that from morning till evening we are like very busy doing a lot of meaningless things, I should say. If you go a little more deeper into our own self, how many times we have blamed others for our difficulties. Mostly it is the close family members, how they did not support us or how they have not understood all that stuff. So a lot of times the way that you look at your own self, where do you stand in your life, is most important for us to look at how do we relate to others. A lot of times what we talk about others is exactly what we are, rather than it is more like a reflection of our own self that we are extending to others, that they are not this, they are not that. Of course, I am not telling that everything is like that. A many number of times we also connect saying that because of you I have become a little better person, or you are very supportive person and you are very understanding person. But I am talking about the other side of the coin. So it's your ability, whenever you come across the challenges, come across difficulties, how much responsibility you take for your own state of situation or your own state of mind, and then able to derive the strength from there is more important than looking at external factors. So it's more to do with your own self-actualization and self-growth, that you are going through different challenges in your life and others are sailing along with you and they have their challenges to go through in life too. A lot of times when you're telling the youngsters that it's not very difficult and then it's very easy, when they are in a state of confusion, or when they are in a state of disorganized position, what we are trying to tell is that we have gone through similar stages and then you need not go through that, and there is a way out. Even though we are trying to have a goodwill or good intention to help them out, but one need to recognize that for them to mature, they have to go through that process. The process is here very important. Process, what I mean is that going through the situation, sailing through the situation, figuring out their own solutions, figuring out their own way of handling different challenging situations is very important for them to mature. The way it helped you to mature, it's the same with the younger ones too. So it's important, while we are willing to support them and help them out, it's also important that they have to go through those stages in order to reach that mental maturity. So when you reach a stage like that, facing different challenges and out of your concern or out of your overprotection, if you try to tell your close family members not to do the same mistakes, it doesn't help, because it doesn't settle them. For them, going through that phase or the process is important to become move on from their immaturity to a little better position. So once we reach that stage, it's very easy, because people will come back to you only if you are a positive person, or if you are willing to kind of be supportive of them. So as long as you are thinking that they are not there for me when I am in difficulties, and then I don't need anyone, is not the right attitude for you to maintain your relationships. Hope this small bit of audio makes sense to many of them who are listening to this. Thank you.